Hello there, guys and gals. It's me, Keltick the Casual. Today we are back with another guide. Today I'm going to be telling you how I have been playing and building Arachne, the weird spider lady. Now, Arachne is one of those characters that you do not see in competitive play. You might see in ranked if someone feels like it, but mostly it's just a casual pub stomp kind of god, and I'm going to explain why that is and how you too can have this much fun. So first, just in case some of you do not know, let's start with the abilities. Her passive is basically as the opponent's health goes down, Arachne does more damage. Her passive is not the most exciting thing in the world, but let's move on to her core abilities. Her first ability is a steroid where her next attack does a burst of damage and then ticking damage after that. So she's very reliant on basic attacks. Following suit, her second ability is another steroid, and this increases her attack speed for 3 autos, and if you can manage to chain all 3 autos onto one person, they get webbed up and are stunned for a little bit. Her third ability is just a straight line projectile, and if this hits someone, it spawns 2 spiderlings and slows them. If they do not hit someone, then it just stays there and creates a little web trap. If someone then walks on this web trap, the little spiderlings are spawned, and then it's like the same effect. But what's interesting about this ability is it also leaves a trail of silk, or web I guess, because she's a spider, and she moves faster on this. And then when someone walks on the trap, it also creates this web, so it's a very good chase down move. Her ultimate, she goes up in the air, can't be touched by anything, and then walks on the ceiling for a little bit, then she jumps down, does damage. I always use this for escape because it's the only bailout tool that Arachne has for a very all-in god. Let's then talk about the build I've been using. This build is hilarious, it's a lot of fun, and it's incredibly strong. The only downside is it's very expensive, and that's why you don't see a lot of Arachne in Conquest, is because her build, in order to be very jungly and to be able to gank effectively, is very expensive. So let's dive into what I've been using. I've been going the red boots for the extra attack speed, then stone cutting sword, then quins, then oboe, then crit. Crit build Arachne is one of the funnest things I have ever experienced in Smite. When you get to late game as this character, you just steamroll the living shit out of everything. It's a riot. Now, to briefly explain what some of these items do, stone cutting sword is basically whenever you attack someone, you steal their protections and put them on yourself. Getting this item second makes you very tanky when you're going in on someone early. I follow that up with quins because now you need to start putting some power behind your punch. Taking away 4% of someone's life on every swing, well, safe to say that does add a bit of power to your punch, because now, remember, her second ability makes 3 of her basic attacks go incredibly fast. So if you have quins, you're taking away 12% of their HP incredibly fast, and then while they're stunned, you're still going to be beating on their ass. Now, then for the last 2 items, you can go into a combination of crit items. One of them should be Deathbringer because the extra power when you do crit is very nice. I personally have been going Rage because ever since the passive change on Rage, I think it's the better item because you get a ridiculous amount of critical strike chance for that incredibly cheap item. Being realistic though, both Wind Demon and Poison Star are both very good options as well because that also increases your chase down potential. It's incredibly important as Arachne to be able to kill someone and then get the fuck out, because she is not a team fighting character. She is very much about taking one-on-ones and then dipping. She needs to have a team that can distract and poke. So that is pretty much exactly what you're looking for when you're thinking about the playstyle of Arachne. You are not running down the mid lane to take on someone just head on. You want to be lurking in the jungle, stealing camps away, waiting for someone to turn the corner, and then burning all of your steroids on someone. Arachne is a very powerful ganker, but when it comes to the teamfight stage later in the game, you've got to bide your time and wait for the correct moment to strike, because she is incredibly easy to shut down if you get CC'd. So, just to quickly recap everything I have been saying in this video, All of her abilities do work well together. Make sure you are building attack speed in order to get the most out of all of the other steroids in her kit. Out of all the items, if I had to choose one that would be the most important, it would be Quinn's because, again, it pairs up well with her abilities. Finally, don't be stupid. If you're going to rush someone down, make sure that you have it warded. If you're going to gank, make sure that you're not going to get CC'd out, because Arachne is all about being sneaky. You think Loki's a sneaky little fucker. Arachne needs to be way more sneaky to be effective. But that is all the time that I have for this video. If you've enjoyed watching this guide today, leave a like on the video. If you want to see more content from me, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, guys, this is Keltick the Casual, signing off.